Today is the fourth day of my video series, and today I will be discussing more about regional synthesis. So, according to Hartshorne, regional synthesis is the ultimate aim of areal differentiation. We can understand this in the manner that areal differentiation tries to differentiate two areas based on certain parameters. For example, say culture, not culture, I'm sorry, for example, say physical properties like soil or climate, etc. And what do regional synthesis do? It tries to study a geographical research by incorporating various methods that could be applied from taking from various disciplines, like computer analysis can be taken from engineering section, or from mathematics, the language of geometry, as well as the statistical procedures can be taken. Similarly, biology can be implied to understand what exactly is the profile of the vegetation profile of the region, and so on and so forth. Therefore, in the view of Hartshorne, regional synthesis is nothing but the ultimate aim of areal differentiation. Similarly, what we see that regional synthesis becomes similarly, therefore we can see that regional synthesis becomes the crux of geographical studies. Now, after this I am going to deal a very important section of geography that deals with the timeline, how geography has evolved as a subject over time. It begins with the ancient Greeks and Romans. In the works of Strabo, Ptolemy, Plato, etc., we find geographical literature. The geography at that time was basically more inclined toward to study man's life as determined by the nature or environment. After the ancient era of Greeks and Romans comes the area of Arabs, where geography flourished because they travelled from one part of the world to another for their mercantile activities. We see that they also used to write about geographical phenomena, particularly about astronomy. Al-Biruni used to write about cultural differences that he has found in different parts that he has travelled. Similarly, there were other geographers as well, but in this time also the focus was on how nature defines the life of man. After Renaissance in Europe, there was the age of geographical discoveries. For example, in 1498, a sea route to India was discovered through Cape of Good Hope by Portuguese traveller Vasco da Gama, and hence east and west got connected through another lane, that is sea route. So, in this time, the very important text of geography was written, that is known as Geographia Universalis. After that, comes the classical antiquity age of Varenius and Humboldt, Varenius and Kant. Varenius wrote Geographia Generalis, in which he established the relationship between physical geography and human geography. He was of the view that human geography and physical geography are very important to each other. Human geography provides data, whereas physical geography interprets those data and frames a law. Similarly, Kant was the person who gave philosophical background to geography. He is also called the father of exceptionalism in geography, because according to Kant, geography and history are two subjects that cannot be classified from its subject matter. The subject matter of both this subject, that is geography's subject matter, revolves around the arrangement of the phenomena in space. Therefore, he called it a chronological arrangement, whereas of that of history revolves around the phenomena in time. Therefore, it is called chronological science or chronological subject. Therefore, both these subjects are exceptional in their study matter, and hence these should be taken as exceptionally. Rest we will deal in next part.